Three.
Hey, greetings from a beautiful evening here in Europe. I mean, if this was England, we'd be tanning. It's France, so we're a little wet, but we have great gear. Thank you, Path. No such thing as bad weather, only bad gear. Right, so today we are going to talk about center of mass and just dial down our posture a little bit. We're going to have two concepts you've got to pay attention. Okay, one is, well, first we're going to do angel versus zombie so we can find your optimal running posture and in the field of gravity. And gravity is a big deal. So 10 meters per second is how fast we accelerate if we fall, which means kind of if you fall off a 10-meter platform, you're going to really hurt yourself. You may even die. And when we run, we put 3 times our body weight through our leg. Some of the shocking forces are up to 8 times your body weight. So the forces in running are large. Gravity is really powerful. Let's get right with gravity. Okay, so the first concept is we play around, we go like Goldilocks, too hot, too cold, or just right. Oh, thunder. Have you seen that too? Okay, I'm back on task. Right, angel versus zombie. So, for a lot of people, when you run, your head's a little too far forward, your hands can be too far forward. If we exaggerate this, we're going to make a zombie. So a zombie is like this. And if you walk like a zombie, you'll find your heel hits the ground first. It throws your legs in front of you. The other thing about a zombie posture is you don't feel very athletic or connected. And a lot of people take that unathletic feeling and try and create tension in their body by using tension or gauging their core, trying to sort of muscle it, okay? Or what happens is, because you don't feel good, you'll lean forward to try and create tension. And both are, you're making downstream problems to an upstream problem, right? If we think about being an angel, I'm going to put my hands behind me. In this position, I feel pretty athletic. It's almost like I could do jump rope, right? So my whole body feels like a spring. So if you really get your hands back, you can be surprised at how not back your hands go, because most of modern life is so front fired. Okay, so get your hands back and then walk around, and you'll find your feet land underneath your hips. And it tends to be a whole foot experience rather than an excessive heel strike. And therein is one of the great debates of running. Should be a 4-foot runner or a heel strike runner. Probably have a center of mass issue. Looks like it's going to buck it down, but we are going to persist. Right, so from our angel, all we do is we just relax our arms forward. So note that there's daylight between my elbows, and we kind of want to run with the head on top of shoulders, shoulders on top of hips, angel posture. And we can run from there. And then within that, we can start thinking about, if we sort of lean forward, we can be a little bit more anterior chain, and if we're a little bit more upright, we can be posterior chain, but always we want a sense of shifting forward or getting this. It doesn't really happen, or it can happen for some people, really trying to think about getting your head ahead of your hips, that you have sort of forward momentum, and your drive is back and down, you press the earth away. Okay, so I hope that really helps reframe and understand posture in how important posture is and how important it is to control your center of mass correctly. A little bit of forward lean is okay, but rather than lean forward when we run, which you might have heard, as I lean forward, the other thing I forgot this, we're going to add bonus content. As I lean forward, my toes hit the ground, my plantar fascia tightens up and my Achilles lock. And that'll shorten your stride up the back. So we want to always have the sensation that we shifted forward. A little bit of lean's okay, but we can wiggle our toes. If you can wiggle your toes, your plantar fascia and Achilles and calf will be much more healthy. Doesn't sound like good English, but way more healthy. Okay, thank you for being with us, and look after yourself and run better, and put some comments in the comments below. Thank you.